devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand. Call
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much for taking the time to join us this evening. We have some exciting things. I'll tell you what, this is probably going to be the shortest episode of DLD After Dark that you've ever seen in your life. That's it, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all have a good one. Just kidding. But look, it is going to be short because guess what? Your boys are traveling out. It's a little wobbly. Wobble, wobble. Your boys are traveling out to a certain event, I guess I could say, right? IV88, 88, 88, 88. We're going out to the 11th annual machine gun shoot put on by Eric of IV8888. And we're going to be out in Georgia. And yeah, it's going to be a blast. And prepping for that while launching a new company, Definition Knives, while trying to keep my head above water with DLD hardware has proven to be challenging. And yeah, so I apologize. And you know what? I end up talking a lot to you guys about what's going on because it's kind of a crazy thing to manage everything. But I will be getting out to Georgia tomorrow and yeah, tomorrow late in the evening. But we'll chat about that. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the most fun portion of the video, which is saying hello to all you beautiful people. So we just started. We got over 30 people in here. So let's go ahead and begin. If this is your first time watching DLD After Dark, first off, I don't believe you because we know that this platform does not show my content to new people. They just don't do it. Secondly, if you are going to maintain that position and say that this is your first time welcome. All right. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. And I would like to think that through your time with us here, that you may even choose to subscribe. And I'm not going to be like the stream and share. I would actually love for you to like it. I would love if you disagree and stuff like that, dislike it, right? Share it with your peeps, because we are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. I know it's crazy, right? The channel has grown tremendously. No, it hasn't, because YouTube doesn't, share the info. But also, I mean, if I actually put out content that was good, that would probably help too. But either way, I look forward to sitting down and just chilling. Well, I actually stand the whole time. I don't know if y'all know this, but I am indeed standing. You know what I'm saying? I do stand. My dog's freaking out. I'm jumping up and down. I do stand during my live streams because that's how we get it down. That's how we get down. That's how we get it done. Anyway, yeah, I would love for you to like the stream, share it, and all that stuff. If you're watching this the next day, or the next day, or the next day, and you're part of the Replay Mafia, go ahead and do me a favor and comment down below. Replay Mafia, recapitulation syndication, reheat, microwave leftovers, all the crazy stuff that y'all say. I appreciate y'all and love y'all for it so much. And also, let's take a moment and honor everyone else that's here. So this channel is nearly 100%, almost 100% supported by the channel members. And look, y'all are the most important people. Like, you guys help everything, like all the stuff, even simply just covering the cost of firearm transfers. Holy moly. I'm going to be doing some videos on this bad boy right here. That is the Anderson Frontline with a right there, AB10 suppressor on it. That can is dope. I will say I'm impressed with the can. And also, oh, I didn't put it up. Dang it. I got the little 22 Magnum, the little butthole gun from Safety Haba. And we can't forget all of our friends and the other people that are in the industry that we want to make sure that we support as well. Like even our friends, Tech Knives as well. Remember, if you use code DARK, you get 20% off. But why talk tack knives when we can talk DK knives? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We still support them and love them very much. But yeah, we have an event coming up, and I have kind of um, a new way that I'm going to bring that to you guys. So I'm excited about that, and just some cool stuff. So all the homies are going to be there, and the stickers. Usually, I hand out stickers, kind of like business cards. It's memorable. It's nice. I put them in this little like plastic like sleeve or sheath, kind of like you use for like baseball cards or like things like that. And then I actually write on them with a paint pen, like thank you and DLD and all that. They're not going to be here till next week, so I'll be literally going empty-handed. Like, what? It's all good. It's all good. Things happen. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump into it. I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate the channel members. I appreciate all you guys tuning in the next day, the next day, the next day. The Replay Mafia, as we call it. And you guys are the squad, man. You guys are the squad. So let's go ahead and take the next. Usually we take about 10 minutes or so to greet all the channel members, and then we'll go ahead and jump into it. So first in chat tonight, my boy Toytown Inc. Brother, congrats on being first. Let's do. What do you want to do? You want a high five or you want a fist bump, or do you want the rave party? Yo, that was trippy. That wasn't a normal rave party. Hold on, did they change it? Yo, am I seeing it differently, or are y'all seeing the same thing? It's not like the lights. Hold on, let's see. What's going on? Yo, everything looks different, bro. Is this different? Two thumbs up. Whoa, waka flocka flame. Anyway, congratulations, Toy Town Inc. You get one crisp high five. Appreciate you, my brother. Let's go through and say what's up to all the channel members. We got Drew. What it do? My guy, great to see you. Appreciate you, brother. And yo, not only okay, so last stream, I saw the notification come through that Kurt had sent me a very generous Cash App. And when I saw that, obviously I lit up and I saw a notification and said thank you. And it was a big deal because look, I know you guys work very hard for your money, as all of us do, and for you guys to throw that my way, I mean that's huge. And it almost like makes me feel uncomfortable in some cases because I'm like, man, I all I can say is thank you, right? Like, I could say thank you more. I could say thank you louder. I could say, but in the end, all I could say is thank you. And talk to some of you guys about that. And you're like, look, like we pay like ridiculous amounts of money for entertainment, right? And we come here to be entertained and be a part of something and a part of a community. And we're grateful for that. And I'm grateful for y'all. So it makes more sense spelled out like that. And apparently, I didn't get a notification this past stream when your boy Drew came through and dropped a $150 Cash App just for the flock of it. I was like blown away. I didn't see it until like 4 o'clock in what? Hold on. Did you how did you order? Hold on. This can't no. No. Oh, you sneaky. How okay, so hold on. So Definition Knives technically is not live yet because the processing is the credit card processing and portal isn't up yet. I just got an alert that it said Definition Knives, you have a new order, and it's Drew putting in an order, and he clicked that he was gonna pay via money order. Um, bro, hold on. Hold hold off, okay? Hold on. Uh, stand down and stand by. No, sorry, let me stop. Trump joke. Um, yeah, Drew, man, you are the man. But I would say hang tight before you do that. Yeah, right now the site is not updated. It doesn't have all the correct information. The shipping is not correct. I'm I'm taking the next couple of days to get everything taken care of. However, we do have everything here and they're all put together. I'm going to show you guys and they look incredible. But Drew, I can always count on you to jump in and just be like, "Ooh, I can a new way for me to support. I can support boom 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 boom." And the knives are beautiful. They're incredible. I all of us myself and Rich and the homies that have actually got them in their hands that they're blown away by them. So I'm hoping y'all will be too. So hang tight before you do anything crazy. All right. And I'm trying to keep an eye on my notifications because last time that was a major failure. So I don't want to miss anything. You know what? Let me do this like I did last time. I'm gonna actually put my phone. Let me move all this stuff. I got these weird things. I guess these are like Pez dispensers or something. I don't know. Hang on. I'm gonna move this so I can put my telephono right here so I can actually have it literally right in front of me. Um, and then I can see when people do stuff. That makes it way easier. Okay, boom, boom, boom. DLD After Dark is live. Okay, perfect. All right. TMC, just another Karen. DLD After Dark, say my name and 40 Smith and Wesson for the win. I could only imagine that just another Karen is too many choices. I'm guessing, but hang on in the chat. So I just wanted to show some love to Drew because last live stream he sent $150 and he was like, dude, I don't send it for recognition or anything like that, but and I get that and I appreciate that and admire that a great deal. But it's important to me to, acknowledge you for that. So I appreciate you. So let's go through and say what's up to all the rest of the channel members here. So why the hell can't I order a knife? This is an absolute travesty. So I needs to be fired. So we actually haven't been approved yet for the credit card processing. So uh within the next day, maybe day or two, it should be up and running. This has been a long time coming, but just hang tight, y'all. Just hang tight. I almost look today. I almost uploaded all of them to DLD hardware and just put them up there just so people could go in and buy them because we got them now. I was making the packages all day, and I'm going to show y'all that man, they are so fire. They look so good. But hang tight, hang tight. And look, this is a passion project, right? Like this is something that like is cool and fun and all. It's Like, this is not just something that, like, I'm not just trying to sell stuff, all right? I mean, of course, I have businesses. I enjoy selling stuff to eat and clothe my child and feed her and give her, hydration and things, right? Yeah, just, hang tight. We'll have it up and running very soon. Um, so thank you, Drew. I appreciate you. Let's go through and say what's up to the rest of the channel members. Drew, of course, we know is a lifetime channel member. Appreciate you, my guy. We got Johnny Propane in the building. What's up, brother? Also a channel member. Appreciate you, my guy. We got Moose 47, also a channel member. Appreciate you, brother. Take money, take money. What's up, fam? Also a channel member. Appreciate you, brother. Agorizer, bro. Great to see you, man. I hate that I can't see the emojis on StreamYard. Like StreamYard, if you're out there, do something about this. This is crazy. Like, come on, dude. It's 2024, right? We're about, well, I guess, depending on what happens this November to January, who knows how much longer we'll have things like this. But anyway, do something, StreamYard. Come on. I don't want to be like, oh, Agorizer said Kim Light, DK Pokey, Kim Light. Oh, Devil in a red dress. Dang. I was like, what is that? Zanti Misfit, brother, great to see you. Also a channel member. Appreciate you. Zanti, Tech, Agorizer, what up? Marconi, great to see you, brother. Appreciate you. I actually got your thing. I was about to put it up, but I had to click to go live. And we all know that you can't put certain things on YouTube live streams. However, I will let you know that Marconi let me know that he does still have the V2s in stock, which is incredible, at less than half the cost of a competing slide and barrel that are similar, not as cool, but similar. And if you use code DARK, you get some money off. I forgot what is it, 10% off, something like that. But dude, I honestly, if I didn't have like 40 Glocks, I would totally put one together specifically for that slide and barrel. It is insane. Ported and comped. It's got like a big chunk taken out of the front, and the um, the slide is the comp. Like it's so dope. It's so dope. But you got to check it out. It's gorgeous if you haven't seen it. It's all over Instagram. And yeah, super fire. I'm surprised they're still in stock. Zanti Misfit, Agorizer. Let's see who else we got up in here. Zanti Misfit, Agorizer, Barton Fink. Great to see you, my guy. Also a channel member. It's only going to be 3 hours tonight. I definitely cannot do 3 hours. I mean, honestly, I was like, I'm probably going to do like 20 minutes, but we're already sitting at 18 minutes. So y'all know how that goes, right? If I say I'm going to be there in 15 minutes, you already know. If I say something is only going to take 15 minutes, yeah, you already know. I'm thinking probably an hour. But I got to move quick because I do have a lot of stuff to get done. But then also I got to prep for the actual trip. But I'll be honest, kind of in the back of my mind, I'm thinking skip the dinner on Friday because it's just a dinner for other people. It's I love seeing the homies, but if I skip the dinner, I'm going to drop my dog off to be dog sat tomorrow morning. I could actually take the whole day to work without my dog and distractions and all that. Knock all this stuff out, get definition knives up and running, and get approved, provided that they approve everything and all that, and then literally have all the packages out for DLD hardware and have everything set up for definition knives, and then go to IV88 a day late, but I'll be there for Saturday and Sunday, and definition knives will be up and running. We'll see. Look, I'm leaning towards that, but we'll see. I don't want to be a dirtbag because I'll be honest. People are dependent on me. You know what I'm saying? People want me to be there.
This shit's gonna blow up.
No, it won't blow.
All right, for sure.
Sorry, I just needed a quick little nicotine break there. IV888888, not familiar. Mark Tucker, Mopka, great to see you, my guy. Also a channel member, appreciate you. Agorizer, Zanti, Take Money, Senor Bob, great to see you, bro. Channel member, DK Pokey, love it. Great to see all you guys, man. Appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out. Dang, Paul Bald, haven't seen you in a minute. I saw you in the last stream, but it's good to see you on a more frequent basis. See, Senor Bob, Tech Money, Tech Money. Let's see who else we got. Yeah, it's not, I know. I saw it. Just wait, just wait, just wait. As soon as we get approved for the processing, we're good. We're good. But just stand down and stand by. See, Tech Money is Anti Misfit. Let's see who else we got. Goombane, Goombane. Great to see you. Heck yeah, Scoot. I'm getting caught up on hurricane orders this weekend, bro. I bet my man Goombeam is slammed with orders, man. Like, who would have thought when I was like, you know what? My dream is to build my own independent business in which I work for myself and I serve a greater cause in which I can make an impact on the firearms community and have more of an impact on freedom, independence, and liberty. Little did I know that I would just be stuffing packages all day and doing little insignificant bullshit. But still, the end result is supporting the firearms community, is supporting people with EDC tools, and is yada yada yada. Y'all know the thing, but like owning your own business just means stuffing your own packages with ish, unless you pay someone else to do it, which that's an option depending on scale. Xanti Misfit Bro, great to see you. Also a channel member. I think I said what's up to you already, but you know what? Xanti, great to see you. No disco, and certainly no panic at the disco. Drew Ski, what it do? Ski, Agorizer. Hey, come out in PLA. You know what? You must have known that I just printed something in the Blood of My Enemies filament, which is a very nice HTPLA. I actually printed grips for the NAA 22 Magnum, and they came out stunning. It's a translucent red. It looks like a rare steak. It is beautiful, right? And then I take off the grips and I go to put them on. And then I find out that the grips are only for the 22 LR model, not the 22 Magnum model. So I have this gorgeous set of grips. If anyone out there has a North American Arms 22 LR, let me know. I can send you these grips for free. Let's see. Mark Tucka, Xanti Misfit, Agorizer, Senor Bob, Xanti Misfit. There he is. Fluffy Bunny Arsenal. What's up, brother? Great to see you. Also a channel member. Eric Stockbridge, also a channel member. Appreciate you, my guy. Let's see. Xanti Misfit, Agorizer, Fluffy Bunny, Drewski, what did do ski? Claim your free meal. I appreciate you, man. Just another Karen. I was thinking you gotta be TMC, man. You gotta be TMC. Let me see. Oh, no, DLD After Dark. Just another Karen is my wife. That's a cool name. Um, is Karen a Karen? But is Karen a Karen and she's like a real like Karen? Like there's a couple things that could mean. As much as it hurts, just another Karen. 40 Smith and Wesson for the win. 40 Smith and Wesson did save my life. Okay, do not play any copywritten material. I have to say that in advance. This is Fly Rich, apparently. Not Flying Rich, but Fly Rich, who is a cowboy of the non-heterosexual variety. And he's gone, apparently. Dude, last time Crump came on here and he played like that Somebody's Watching Me song. It's like I got like 3 emails from YouTube that's like you're not only is it demonstratized, but also you're because you played that song, your video is banned in like 6 countries. I'm like, what? Why does music do that? Anyway, Eric Stockbridge, brother, great to see you. Also a channel member. Senor Bob, Tech Money, Eric Stockbridge. Z, what's up, brother? Great to see you. They turned the freaking frogs gay. Okay. Real talk on this. Did y'all know that, and I'm sure most of you do, right? Y'all aren't new to this. You're true to this. Did y'all know that in July of 2001, Alex Jones sat there on, this is recorded. This is verifiable. You can go back and watch it. He said, they, whoever he was referring to, they are going to crash planes into the Twin Towers and blame it on a guy named Bin Laden. And in like 2017, he went on this huge, crazy, like probably 10-minute long explanation of how this underworld of perverts with inappropriate fetishes are basically aligning themselves with machines it basically just broke down like the evolution of AI and the connection to things like Google, Alphabet, YouTube, the government, and all that stuff. Like my man is I don't know. He's fueled by like something supernatural. He is called like everything. Now, of course, there was also a lot of intel out about that prior to it occurring. And then of course, if you do enough digging, you find out that all of these, elites are just big old dirtbags that do yucky stuff. But regardless of if it's for good or if it's for bad, it seems like he's got some supernatural assistance. I don't know. That's crazy. That's crazy. Rip Curl Readiness. What's up, brother? Great to see you. Also, a channel member. Great to see you. Senor Bob, Eric Stockbridge, Fluffy Bunny Arsenal. Let's see who else we got. Senor Z. Dang, member for 35 months. Evmux lets you see then. What? EVMux lets you see then. John, I have no idea what you're saying and what you're talking about. I know what EVMux is. That's the streaming software that you're using now. I think it's just a little too complicated for me, bro. I'm just keeping it real. I'm probably not going to use it. Z? Let's see who else we got. Fluffy Bunny Arsenal. We got Z. John Crump Live. John Crump Live. New sponsor, 80% off. Nice. That's what's up, man. I'm glad that you got a new sponsor. Rip Curl Readiness, Anti Misfit. Use code DARK, 10% off. Nice. That's what's up, man. Thank you. Appreciate you clearing that up. Need an MOS slide. I could probably help you with that. Honestly, dude, one of the issues is that what people are selling slides, barrels, and slide parts kits for, it would almost be better to just get the entire grok. But it's up to you. Are you dropping your sack over the camera, or what is this? Are you pulling a Crump, what are you doing? That was an accident. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome John Crump back for round 2. I will release stuff tomorrow. Nice. Let me know what you're releasing. I love releasing stuff. Drew, come out in PLA. Please don't play copywritten stuff on my stream. Dude, you're gonna get me in trouble again. Dang it. He's playing freaking juvenile. I know you have the thing where you can make memes of me twerking, but goodness, man, you're gonna get me canned. Drewski, Mike McClune the Goon, what's up, brother? Great to see you. Panic at the Disco. I'm sorry, Panic at the Costco. Panic in the Aisles of the Sam's Club. I wonder to myself, could life ever be sane again? Absolutely not. Once things hit a certain level of crazy, that's it, bro. It's a wrap. It's crazy. It's kind of like the thing of like once things hit a certain cost, would companies ever charge less for that item? No. When was the last time that you had seen a McDonald's dollar menu? No, because a double cheeseburger is like $3 now, right? Like, can you imagine that just a 300% increase on an item over just like a matter of a few years? Like, that's crazy. I know that's like, look, don't eat that stuff anyway. I'm just saying, like, that's an example of like the norm. We have disgusting barometers here, McDonald's being one of them. Come on, PLA, Agorizer, Zanti Misfit, Drew in Oregon. I do still need 22 Magnum. I have not procured any. Um, I just my local shops just do not have any. So I went actually looking on online, and I was about to pick some up, but it's like by the time you like drop money on the ammo, which is not very expensive, um, once you get it shipped and all that, like it's just like almost like not worth it. So I'd like to buy it in person, but I do not currently have any. Xanthi Misfit, Eric Stockbridge, Tim Hoppa, what's up, brother? Great to see you. Also a channel member. Tech Money, T for Tejas, brother. Great to see you. Also a channel member. Appreciate you. Shooting Gallery, also a channel member. Great to see you. And T for Tejas, the time is about to be now, bro. As soon as we get fired up, you will be the first person I hit up to say, okay, it's live. You go first, and then I'll tell everyone else that it's live. But I mean, we could probably work. Maybe after the stream, I'll hit you up and we could figure something out. But thank you both for being channel members. Appreciate you. Eric Stockbridge, Tim Hoppa, Tiver Tejas. Who else we got? Fluffy Bunny, Z. It's okay. It's okay. Crumpy. Whoa, Crumpy. No, dude, it's not. It's so okay. Thank you, Crumpy. That's far too kind. I would recommend that you do a chargeback on your credit card for the $20. You didn't need, so it's not the monetary aspect of it. It's that when they do that, it just there's no visibility. Which I guess to be fair, they probably don't give me any visibility outside of my subscribers anyway. And at least half of my subscribers don't even get a notification that I'm going live. And then, the other half, I don't know, probably 30% of them get notifications. So, and I have people hit me up all the time saying that they've been, and I don't think this is like an attack from YouTube necessarily, probably in some ways, but I think it's just a matter of like, do people click on your stuff? And do they come and click on your stuff? Do they share your stuff? And if not, they probably aren't going to rush to share that with more people. But although I do appreciate that, that's a very kind gesture. It's really the monetization aspect is really just the them pushing it out to other people. Like if you go okay, so go if you watch one of my streams or videos to the end, the next video after the video of mine that you watched will not be me. It will not be mine. If you continue to watch videos of me, it's so unlikely to take you to another one of my videos, right? And I try to set up things on the back end to make it do that. However, go watch the Joe Rogan podcast and watch the whole thing. You know what you get recommended next? It takes you immediately to another Joe Rogan video. And then after you watch that, it takes you immediately to another Joe Rogan video and another one, like constantly, because that's what they do when they're pushing, they it's a business relationship with them. So DLD After Dark. The wife is not a Karen. She packs heat and it's her first time. Nice. So I made her that channel. That's what's up, man. That's cool. And I was totally joking, by the way. I don't think anyone, if you're here, the likelihood that you're Karen or even have Karen tendencies, extremely low, just by your taste in entertainment. Let me just say that. Eric Stockbridge, Tim Hop, and thank you again, Crumpy. I appreciate you. Rip Curl Readiness. My son just told me the company he works for just gave him the top model bamboo 3D printer. Dang, for him to use when he is working from home designing parts. He said it's pretty cool. Nice. That's probably the X1C, the X1 Carbon. That's money. And you did not get a notification either. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Tim Hoppa, do you do DMR or other digital comms? Let's see. Take money. Did I miss? Oh, let's see. John Crump Live, Ripcore Readiness, Tim Hoppa, Drew Agorizer. All right, and let's run. We'll run this. I just need a quick second. That is the classic sack tap. Really, it's like the gooch tap, but oh, talk about the worst place to catch a hot one. A social Karen can't survive 10 minutes here. So true, so true. Ron Bayer, what's up, brother? All the other honorable mentions as well. Damian Christ, brother, great to see you. Your name, what up? No notification, but you were at the top of my feed. So they do that for channels that you subscribe to that are actively live. They usually do put that in front of you, but only if you subscribe to them, which is kind of crazy. And they won't put you, if you guys notice when you watch shorts, so if you're watching YouTube Shorts, once you swipe through like 10 shorts, it will start putting live streams in your feed, but only vertical live streams, meaning that if someone is live streaming from their phone vertically, it will put those live streams in the shorts feed, which is that's why like that one stream that we did, we had like 3600 views in like that 30-minute time period or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Where's my Key ASC bottle opener, bro? Hold on. Let me grab my bottle opener. Hold up. Woo. Don't want to knock that over. Yeah, so your boy, one of the viewers, which I actually have not seen him in a minute. I don't know where you're at, Key ASC, but we miss you and we love you. Hopefully you come back soon. He got me this. He's like, bro, I always see you drinking Topo Chico. So he got me and obviously I rock with OTF blades. Y'all know me. And yeah, he was like, I got you this. It actually matches. I have another Cobra Tech OTF knife, and it's that same blue anodized material. I got a couple OTFs from Cobra Tech. All right, so this has been a massive, massive undertaking with definition knives. Um, the amount of stuff that we've had to do for packaging and getting stuff shipped all over the place and sending stuff to this person so they can do foam and shipping stuff from this part of the country to this part of the country and then sending knives to them so they can do the cutouts and all that and then cut our logo in there and then shipping the boxes from here to here and then shipping it's been crazy. Okay, then when we finally get everything here, guess who not has to. Guess who gets to make all the packages? Your boy, right? But I will say we put a lot of thought into this, and we finally have everything put together. Now we do have an elevated version of this packaging that's going to be coming out in a little bit, and that's why we're super pumped about it. But check this out. So this is the current packaging for Definition Knives, and we got the super dope Definition Knives logo on the front, right? And then we have, when you fold it over, Definition Knives right there, Definition Knives, and then on the back, whoosh, Definition Knives. And here is where we actually check. Let me grab one of the boxes that actually is labeled. So here's one for an example that is the journalist. The journalist was the knife named in honor of John Crump. So what we do is you got the definition knives there, turn it around, you got it on this side. So what we do is we label that it's the journalist. we label that it's the 8CR13 MOV steel, and we label that it's your mom's box. And originally that joke it's a crump joke, right? Like, yes, Goonbeam, you got it. Originally, it's a crump joke, right? Which, we gotta show love to Crumpy. But I was like, man, what if we put your mom's box and what if we checked it on every single one that goes out? And I was like, yes, that's what we're gonna do. So that's just kind of to show you like the way that we're doing that. I have a whole thing of all the knives. I got the journalist, the Boyd, the co-pilot, the birdshot, and the DK1 all set up. But just to kind of give you guys an example, so we got the same kind of setup here, right? These just aren't um, marked yet. And when you open it up, look at that. Definition knives, laser cut foam, and then I love the sleeve that goes over it. And then obviously you have this gorgeous piece of blade there. Stickman on the outside. Here, let me move Goonbeam's comment. And then look at that laser cut foam with definition knives, laser cut inside with this is actually 3 pieces of foam that I literally hand glued in here myself. I get to hand make these boxes. These boxes come in like the flat sheets. It is like literal origami and they weren't staying together properly. So I was like, bro, I need to glue these. So I hand make these boxes. I glue them together by hand. And then once they dry, then and only then can I put in 3 pieces of laser cut foam to all get glued in here together to make this one unit. And then I take the knife. Let's say this is the Boyd for an example. Oh, nice. People are hitting the heart and star, whatever that was. Thank you. So I put that in here. Okay. And then I have bam, the knife in there. Oh, that's so gorgeous. And then I take the sleeve, put the sleeve over, then I put that bad boy in there, and bam, we have one unit right there. Okay. And then this bad boy right here. Actually, I think it's supposed to push the other way, but whatever. I should have named this How to Open a Definition Knife Box. This is the DK1. Man, look at that, bro. Look at that. Look at that. So it's a 1/2 inch piece of foam, a 1 inch piece of foam, and a piece of red foam that I literally insert in there too. It's so dope. And then yeah, this is the DK1, which is the D2 tool steel. Anyway, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sure you guys are probably sick of hearing about this stuff, but clearly like this is a passion project. We're super stoked about it and like we wanted the packaging to look like incredible. And yeah, I say it turned out okay. The dark one. Yes, this is the dark one. What do y'all think on a scale of poop to 10? What do y'all think about the packaging? Did it come out okay? Now, here's the other crazy thing. We've already identified like the next level of packaging to like elevate these to the next level because although they are dope, it's I don't know. I mean, it's super cool. I mean, that looks great. Like the laser cut definition knives, the laser cut piece in there for the knife, like that looks great. It was actually cut for the journalist, which I think I have one here. Yeah, so here you'll see it's cut like exactly for the journalist, but oh, look at the little red peeking through the what was that? Um Little red peeking through. Man, that's fire. That's fire. But that one's not lasered. This is one of the samples. I just figured I would show that off. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. That's our packaging, and if you don't like it, then fuck off. All right, how about that? Yeah, but we're super pumped about it, man. Looks great, feels great. It's like exact specs. You know, it's just perfect. It came out perfect. Now, the next stage is going to take it to a whole nother level. These definitely like look good, feel good, and all that. But the other thing, um, for the people out here that have been in the community for a long time, you get to know the companies that we support, right? And you know that we support Aegis Gun Care. They've been a huge, just a huge piece of like the foundation of the not only us, our whole little community of like me and Crump and Rich and Joe and all the homies, right? So, to ensure that all of these knives are completely clean after manufacturing, when you open up your package, you are going to notice a very familiar smell. You are going to smell the delicious smell of Aegis lube on these knives. Now, I know that's like silly, right? It may seem silly, but dude, when you just push it open, oh, dude, it smells so good. And it's like, so I want to clean them because machining things and all that, stuff gets dirty, right? So I do another cleaning pass through it, and then I do a little droop of oil on it, and of course I only use Aegis oil lubrication. Sorry, and smell. Well, it is your mom's box. Yes, your mom's box is gonna smell like Rod from Aegis. No, I'm kidding. Um, but yeah, and not only is it very nice and lubricated, but we're literally putting Aegis on every single knife that goes out, and you're gonna smell it. You're gonna smell it. I know it may seem weird or whatever, but we're cleaning it and making sure your knife is lube. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, Red Dawn, tell me, bro. You got the joint on the front. You got the joint right there. Got the joint on the back. Your mom's box is right there. The different and dude, I handmade this freaking graphic, bro. I went like I'm super proud of how it turned out. And then it's got the little cutout slit. It's got the slit in your mom's box. Yeah, super pumped, man. So, all right, I'll leave you guys alone. I just wanted to share that with you. So, soon enough, very soon, we should be up and running completely. I just need to get the approval for the box smellers. we, we are so honored to be inside your mom's box. Oh, all the jokes. But this is the fun thing, right? Like we get to make little silly jokes like that, and like it's us, it's our thing. Just wait until when we set everything up completely and we get to put our own like spin on it, and like the emails that you get when it's like your order's been processed, your order's been marked as shipped, USPS has received the order and your order's out for delivery. All of them are going to have some like it's me, y'all, so it's going to have some element of craziness in it. But yeah, I'm pumped. Gonna sniff that box like sniffing that kid's head. Dude, now look, we can't say that like he for sure did that. Okay.
Yeah, you're good. Let me whisper a secret. Don't tell mommy what I told you. You got it?
I'm recording.
Oh, you're recording. Not good at filming.
A box on every deck. Yes, yes. Pull your piece out of your mom's box. Wait, that doesn't sound right. No, it does not at all. Dark, you need to reread this chat later. I will. I'll have to come back and do it. I'm gonna say, yeah, all creepy like while I do it too. I believe you. I wholeheartedly believe you. Gonna smell your mom's box. A warm, dark box. Yum. With Dark's tool inside. A warm. Oh, dude, y'all are That looks like a pretty tight box. It actually is. It actually is. Okay. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Let's see. Um, don't tell mommy line of knives when, you know, that's not a bad idea, actually. I would love to do stuff like that. To a Timothy Happa, are you going to have a Warncliffe profile blade? Some may say that there's already one in the process of being manufactured. Well, not manufactured, but designed. Yes, Warncliffe, that holds a very special place in my heart, and usually I'm actually carrying my one of my Warncliffe blades. However, today I got the serrated holdout. Just look at the size of that thing, man. I like look, a lot of people are like, "Oh, big knife, you ain't compensating for something." But the reality is that if you there is no task that this knife cannot accomplish. Number one, 6-inch blade, and that is just a meat tearing a hole, right? Like this thing is just a beast. But also, I got that upgrade to the snaggle tooth on there, so I can open it like the wave feature. But if you ever did need to use your knife for any crazy situation, you want leverage, right? So like think like a baseball bat, like swinging a bat, right? You want distance, standoff, and yeah, this gives you that. So larger knives give you that. So anyway, do you have any fixed plates? So currently we have the 5 knives that we're doing definition knives is basically going to be done in stage of launches. So launch 1 is 5 EDC knives that are all very simple roller lock. I guess it's technically a crossbar lock, drop point in either 8CR13 MOV steel or D2 tool steel, right? Black, OD green, and then we also got the blue hardware on the DK1 and the Copilot. And now, right now, this is just launch 1. So we have 5 knives in launch 1, and these are the first 5 that we're doing. However, we currently have 24 plus 2, so 26 other knives that we've already worked on and identified for future launches. We're just kind of putting them in like, so anytime, like we could say, okay, launch 1, we know what launch 1 is, those 5 knives. Now when it comes time to do launch 2, 7 knives, and it's going to be flippers that are lockbacks and liner locks and whatever. And then launch 3 is going to be X whatever, and then it's going to have fixed blade here, there. Some of the things that I'm committed to doing absolutely are a small but very useful fixed blade fighting knife with a retention ring, something that you can carry horizontally on your belt at like 11 o'clock area, so you could pull from your left hand or pull from your right hand or carry it wherever you want, right? But for me personally, I like one that I can put on my belt line, like right at like the 11 o'clock, like so to the left of my second magazine. And then hey, more Beta Prince, my guy, great to see you. Member for 28 months. Appreciate you, bro. I honestly, none of this could have been done without y'all. And I mean that by like, look, it was Rich and I doing this. And if I didn't do any of this, I wouldn't have met Rich. And this, like, none of this would exist if it wasn't for this, for real. So I'm super grateful for y'all, for real. I mean, there's a few differences between the two steels. D2 is a much harder steel, but there's also downsides with that too. There's one camp that believes that D2, because it's a steel that was made for tools, is too brittle, where it could like shatter if it were being not necessarily shatter, chip if it were hit against something hard. Whereas the 8CR13 MOV is a little more of a mild steel. I wouldn't categorize that as a mild steel, but more mild than D2. However, a lot of people that like to say resharpen knives, they're on their own or something like that. Like that's an easier steel to tame yourself if you're into like sharpening your own knives, reprofiling blades and stuff like that. But there's no downside to D2. A lot of people, one of the reasons I think D2 has kind of gotten a bad rep is because a lot of these Chinese companies just make a knife blade in any kind of steel, and then they just slap a D2 on it, or they laser D2 on it. And it could be 440 carbon steel, it could be 154 CM or whatever. But because they think like D2 is a steel that has almost always been used prior to it even being introduced to the knife world. It was almost always used like almost exclusively for tools and tooling and things like that. And I think just one day knife guys were like, "Hey, we should like sell this as like a bunch of like it's some big super steel, right?" It's not like a super steel. It is just very hard. With certain levels of hardness comes, brutality. But there's pros and cons of both for sure. But for the usual work that a EDC knife is going to do, I've even seen a guy literally baton through multiple pieces of wood with a DK1. Which one of the things that I was literally going to put um, in the literature was like, do not baton with this, like absolutely, like by like never baton with it. Part of the reason is because much like because we're thinking of things like from a mechanical standpoint, like a lot of things out there in the world, like okay, like padlocks for an example, right? Padlocks, you can jump the lock with inertia, right? These crossbar locks are similar in that it is a solid lock, and if you took your hands like this and just bent and bent and bent until you like tried to snap the lock, it's not going to break. But if you were to take something and let's say like a piece of wood or 16-ounce nylon hammer or something like that, and if you were to drive this up and drive the hammer down and whack them into each other, then you could technically cause enough inertia to jump the lock that would make it close on your fingers, which would be a very bad day. So I would still say don't baton through anything. But in theory, off the record, totally unofficially, if one actually set this in the wood and it didn't have that moment to like jump away from the lock, because it's like a 3.3 millimeter pin on the crossbar, so it would take a lot to break through that lock. But if it was on the wood and you, as long as it doesn't have that moment to like jump, right? Like it's hard to describe it. As long as it can't generate enough force to have that brief moment of inertia, it's not going to close. It would take a lot to break through that lock, but it could fail. Like, and that's not like exclusive of these knives. Every single crossbar knife will do that. I've had $300 Benchmades do that. I've had very high end knives. It's almost like it's a party trick, right? You take your buddy's knife and you're like, oh wow, man, look at that Benchmade Bedlam. Like that's so cool. How much you get it for? 300. And I heard they stopped making them, right? What are they selling for now? 750, $1,000. That's crazy. Let me see it. Hit it on the table and that slams closed. They're like, what? So it's kind of like funny, right? But it's not funny too, because it could eat your fingers on accident. So it's just something to be aware of. But uh, I'll just say this: more than one person has batoned through wood with uh, almost every definition knife. but I would not advertise that, and I wouldn't recommend it. And also, if you're batoning through wood with a folding knife, what are you doing? Why? I get it. I get it. You just got to test stuff. I know. But anyway, that's just my little thing. Whiplash. Yeah, well, think of it like this. From a firearm standpoint, if if your bolt is locked back on your AR, you know what that looks like, right? Your bolt is basically being held by this small piece of metal that's sticking out on your receiver, and that is basically holding the force of your bolt from the buffer spring, right? If you take that rifle and you take the buttstock and slam it on the ground, that provides just enough inertia. So let's say the bolt is locked on this is holding the bolt back, okay? Then that provides just enough inertia for the it's probably not the best angle to do it at, but whatever, we'll just say it like this. That provides enough inertia for the BCG and bolt to move back a little bit, which moves this out of the way, which allows the bolt to go forward. That brief little second of inertia could move a lot of stuff. It just, isn't just enough pressure to move that spring or whatever that locking mechanism is out of the way. So that's all that is. Prepper Book Club, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Cha, what's up, man? Good to see you. PBC A&R, what's up, fam? Good to see you. Baton with an SE, like an American. That's what I'm saying, right? SE, baton with an SE, SA, right? Do they have serial numbers on the knives? No, they do not. However, we're going to do probably one, maybe two launches a year that are going to be like, we'll call them like the definition drop or something like that, which is like one knife that I don't even know how to like categorize it. One of the ones we have two that we're working on right now that are going to be like crazy, thinking way outside of the box, absolutely insane. We're still going to try to keep them under $100, but they're also going to be still very useful utilitarian tools that would also be great for self-defense. That, by the way, will also replace, like, if the police ever take your knife, obviously not like in the commission of a crime or anything, but like if if you have to use your knife in self-defense and the police take it, if you whatever, if something happens, as long as you weren't in like the commission of a felony, we'll replace it. If you something crazy happens and you snap your blade into, we'll replace it. Like, we're gonna have a pretty ridiculous warranty coverage on these, which usually, like, warranties aren't something that I'm big on, because it's like, if you have to stress your warranty, then your product probably sucks. But this is more so like cover your ass, you know, in all ways kind of thing. However, if the TSA takes your knife, we're not going to give you one to replace it. um, and if it's yeah, we'll have a pretty crazy coverage policy set up just to take care of you guys. Um, And just like that, boom, the gun goes off. Dang, your name, you know what's up. It's called a bullpup, because that mop can kick. Bulls do kick. Slam fire like a man. T and Tactical, what up? Hey, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, my guy. Can't wait. Big Fish, what up? If you haven't mortared an AR-15, are you even living? That's what I'm saying, right? D Alvarez, hey Dark, I sent you a few messages in reference to a purchase over a week ago. I haven't heard anything back, no tracking, no nothing. That's weird, because all over a week ago, your package should be shipped out. However, it's a possibility that your tracking info. Check the second email that you got. It should have been in the. So you get one when your purchase goes through, and then you get another one when your item is shipped. It's hard to see it, but the tracking info is like right at the top, but the message is in the body of the email, so it's a little tricky. If I missed your messages, I apologize. This past couple weeks has been crazy. But I'll double check. I think I did see a voicemail from you, maybe. And my bad. My email became unsynced with my store, and I haven't been able to fix it. I have to fix like the SSL um, something that syncs the email, and my phone has just been blowing up because of that. So I totally believe that I missed your messages. So I apologize, but it should be shipped. I'll double check after the live stream, and I'll get to you. And I'm sorry, man. It's things have been crazy, and I did get more backed up over the last like week or so than I have ever been in a long time. So thank you for your patience. I apologize in advance, and I will throw so many stickers in your package if it is not shipped out yet. But it should be shipped. It should be shipped. But thank you for jumping in and letting me know. Ghost knife too scary. Yeah. So we are going to serialize those like crazy blades that we're doing. We're probably only going to do one, maybe two drops a year. We'll call it like the definition drop or something like that. 717 Rider, what's up, brother? Also a channel member. Appreciate you, my guy. Need a DK katana. That would be fire. That would be fire. We are definitely going to do fixed blades. I very quickly would like to do a small fixed blade with a retention ring that's like that has like deep carry and a kydex sheath that goes horizontally on your belt, because you can grab it with your left hand or your right hand, and it's just, you know, um I think for like ease of carry and for a backup to, the rest of your kit, and also a really good solid fighting knife. The folders are good, but man, fixed blades are where it's at. Fixed blades are where it's at. What if you PWEDC? Don't PWEDC your knives. Just don't do it. Let's see. 40 Smith and Wesson minigun. Are you ready for that or what, bro? Please do not. No. Even the 9 mil Gatling gun is absolutely absurd. And it like barely runs like the maximum you can throw in that thing like reliably is the 33 round stick mags. The drum mags, the Magpul mags, all those, they don't work in them. They don't work in them. They suck. Let's see. I want a fixed I can wear around my neck. So I toyed with that idea too. So just um, just wait. There's a lot coming out, man. I mean, dude, 26 knives we're already working on for the future, but we had to get this stuff down for like now. I know usually we're talking about guns, we're talking about preparation, we're talking about all the fuckery that the government does and all that stuff, but like the focus has been on knives a lot lately. Now we're prepping for IV8888, so we'll be going to, I guess we could just say this weekend. We'll be going to Georgia this weekend, and I'm going to kind of be doing a little bit different stuff. I'm going to be doing so. I almost don't even want to say yet, but you guys are going to see IV88 from like a new perspective, and I'm excited to do that. That's going to be dope. Um, what I'm hoping is that the store is live while we're out there. But if the worst case scenario is that it's when we get back, that'll be fine. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'll put them up on DLD hardware in the interim, so you guys can still order them if you want to. I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's just I don't want to confuse people too. If everyone's like, going to DLD hardware for the knives, and then people are like saying, let's say people post pictures on Instagram, oh, I got my definition knife, and then people go look at definition knives and they can't access it yet or whatever. So it's just a little too early to to put it out there, but i'm I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I'm waiting for the underwriting to go through, and I've just been crazy, crazy, crazy slam. So I'm sorry, y'all. But anyway, so a lot of the homies are going to IV8888. We're going to be at the machine gun shoot. I'll be out there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm going to be getting a lot of footage. We're going to be in a house with myself and Flying Rich, Shooting Gallery Joe, Walt from Safety Haba, and I think there more people coming? I I don't know. I was kind of told we may be doing something with having the Anderson guys in the house. Um I think there's someone else maybe I'm dropping the ball on who else is going. Um you love a 9mm revolver. Well, I just got a 22 Magnum revolver that is fire. Scoot, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Take America Back. What's up, brother? Yeah, bro, that ain't gonna happen. You know what's funny though is just after thinking about it, like you would think that anybody with the username that ends in 8888, you would think that they wouldn't grow to that size because of what people think 8888 symbolizes. And I know that Eric doesn't get down like that, right? But I'm talking about the people at like Alphabet, Google, YouTube. They think that anytime they see 88, which his username has nothing to do with that, but it's interesting. It's interesting. Wired Tight Bro, great to see you. Great to see you. But yeah, I'm pumped. This is gonna be a dope time. We'll probably do Pumongous live on Sunday, like at the house. Or no, we'll probably do it Saturday. But I also want to do a Saturday live stream for DLD while I'm there as well. So I don't know. We'll have to work it out. Maybe we'll like do a simulcast or something like that. But Josh from oh, that's right. Duh. Josh from Fat Tech and his crew is going to be in there. So we'll have the Fat Tech guys there. And everyone's going to be there. It's going to be dope. I am kind of blown that the Tactical Turkeys aren't going to be there. I know they've been traveling a lot and they couldn't fit in another trip. So that sucks. But I was honestly really looking forward to like giving them their knives there because the bird shot was named like paying homage to them, right? Bird shot, turkey shot, you know what I'm saying? Like, that y'all know. But it sucks they won't make it. Big Fish unfortunately got hit. Like somebody smashed his window at TriggerCon and took out a TP9 SBR. Joe Vaq, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Glad that I can see your messages. So they took a TP9 SBR that was in pistol configuration. However, it had like a Unity riser, an AEMS red dot or optic. It had a lamb on it. It had a B&T can on it. It was like a nearly $6,000 setup, and someone smashed the window and took it out of his truck. Now I know what some people may say, like, "Well, don't leave guns in your car, your truck," or but. So here's what happened: they got there at 2 p.m. and they were going to load everything up into their hotel, and their hotel wouldn't let them check in until 3 p.m. So they had to go kill like an hour. They were not even away from the truck for an hour. Somebody ran up, smashed the window, stole it, and bounced. And that pisses me off so much. Like, how are you going to do somebody like that? Like, bro, how I wish there was a way that we could help him. I know B&T, like you know, they said they're gonna help him. I feel bad, bro. Like when somebody victimizes you like that, man, and that he hit up the ATF, like, yo, they stole a suppressed SBR from me, and they're like, okay, just email us. The police that were there in Wichita were like, he was like, yo, are you guys like gonna fingerprint or anything? They're like, no, we're not gonna catch them. It's like, bro, like, do y'all even care? Because if I was like, I wonder if I want to 3D print a suppressor, the ATF would be at my door like that, right? Now, of course, I don't break the laws, right? I don't do wrong things, but I don't think that's wrong. I'm just saying, like, they would find a way to arrest a law-abiding American way before they would actually go arrest a criminal. And the thing that sucks is like Fish, like the first thing he was thinking of is like, man, what if somebody goes and does something terrible with my stuff? What if they go commit like an act of terror with my stuff? What if they get like what have I done? Now, the craziest thing is like, with how stupid people on the street are. I'm sorry, I'm just keeping it real, right? Hang on. Oh, that was good. Sorry. So one of the things just with how like stupid people on the street are is like I could see some idiot like instead of detaching the suppressor, like sawing the suppressor off or like most of it off because they want to saw it off and make it smaller, right? Instead of just like detaching it. That's the kind of stupid ish people on the streets do. Or like, I've seen it all, like cutting a rifle down and literally cutting through like the magazine tube that you load the rifle with. Like, bro, you're not supposed to do that, or worse, cutting down the buffer tube and like destroying the gun. Well, to them they destroy the gun because they don't understand that you can just put on a new buffer tube in stock. But anyway, it just sucks. And he thinks that the people that did it got spooked because Dude Knowledge was parked right next to him and they saw like a print of someone putting their face and hands up against the glass, like the oils from them like peeking in there. But they were probably going to hit his car next. But you know, um, yeah. So anyway, dude, I feel bad, man. David Alvarez, man. I feel terrible like that a customer had to come in here to get a hold of me, man. I'll keep it real with you, man. Things have just been crazy, dude, and I apologize. You know, there's no excuse for not getting back to you, and I apologize about that. But um, like I said, after I get off the stream, I'll double check and make sure your package is on its way to you. That for if you ordered a week ago, it should be on its way. I will say one thing I've been seeing though, which drives me nuts, is that a lot of times USPS, and this usually only happens with USPS. A lot of times, hey, chessboard, good to see you, bro. Um, a lot of times when USPS picks up the packages, they don't actually scan them or the tracking doesn't register the scan and it won't update until it's actually out like for delivery. And I'll see it and it'll stay for days and days in the tracking label created status and then not update the tracking until it's out for delivery. And I'm like, bro, like what is the point? Like how could that even happen? Boop it if you get the package and you boop it, like it should update the tracking. Like if you once you boop it, that's it. And then it goes here and it gets booped, and then it should update. And then it leaves the facility, it gets booped when it leaves, then it should update again. Every boop should update. Every boop update, boop update. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I also get a lot of calls because people are like, um, thank you, Fluffy Bunny. D Alvarez, he's good for it. Dark is a good guy. Yeah, I would never, dude. I've had a bunch of people be like, "Yo, I thought your site was a scam." I'm like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, it looks scammy." It's like, yo, you can look all over the internet and find like hundreds and hundreds of people saying they got their jigs from me and stuff. But yeah, I'll never not send you your stuff. I just may at times be a little delayed. I apologize. Anyway, so that's part of the reason that tonight's stream is going to be a little short because right now I do have other packages that I got to get out. I got other DLD hardware packages that I have to get out. I got to make the changes on the Definition Knives site and make sure that we can get the payment processing up and running. I got to make sure that I get ready for the trip because I'm supposed to be leaving in the morning, and I also need to eat food. Eating food is an important thing that I should also remember to do. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here, man. But I just wanted to do a quick stream with you guys, and I just wanted to thank y'all, man, for the support and mostly just like listening to me when I'm sitting here, just ranting and running my mouth about. I'll be honest, just about how excited I am about the knife company and what's in store for the future of that and the future of the channel and so many cool things to come. And I cannot wait till you guys actually get them in your hands and just I don't know, that's important to me, knowing that something that we had a part of is out, like being part of people's EDC kit. Like, dude, that's cool shit. And it's kind of the same thing like with the jigs, right? Live life. What's up, fam? Good to see you. Chedamemba, Fed. um yeah, it's cool shit. Like, it's the same thing with like the jigs, right? Like, I know, people are gonna, build out their their frames or whatever, and have some super dope shit, and like knowing that I could take part in something that is you know positively impacting people in the firearm world. Like, hell yeah, I'm all about that shit. Fat Gray Man, what's up, brother? But I saw you earlier. I forgot to say what's up. My bad. But it's just cool, man, and I would like to continue doing things like that. If you're gonna leave something around, keep 300 blackout in a mag in your 5.56, bro. That is an excellent idea. Um, leave like a literal ticking time bomb for them. Yo, I mean, it's actually not a good idea because you may accidentally blow yourself up. But that is like see, if I bet if Fish could go back, and if Fish could put like what could he put in that? Could you put like 9 by 39 wouldn't fit. What would be some like crazy cartridge you could put in a 9 mil that would just like nuke the whole ish? Well, it's a B&T, so you couldn't put plus P plus in it. It'll explode. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Fish. I know Fish goes crazy. He is B&T like through and through. There's nothing that B&T makes that he would not purchase. Early. Early. Time to close up shop. Safe travels, DLD after dark, and I'll see you later. You too, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, bro. Um, and yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap it up, man. I appreciate you guys so much, man. I know things have been crazy, and I appreciate y'all rolling with me. Thanks for rolling with it, brother. Thanks for letting a brother roll. Um, in closing here, I want to remind you guys, well, a couple things to be on the lookout for some new ish. I'm going to be dropping some shorts, some videos, and I'm going to try to do a live stream. We may end up doing Humongous separately and then DLD After Dark separately on that. We'll figure it out, but I'm going to be doing at least one live stream from there, and doing it like with the homies all in one place. In the DLD Flying Rich Shooting Gallery Fat Tack House is going to be dope. Hold on one sec.
This shit's gonna blow up.
No, it won't blow.
All right, for sure.
Perfect timing. So I'll be doing a live stream. But yeah, definitely be on the lookout for shorts and videos that I'll be dropping while I'm there. I mean, one of the issues is that like when you take video there, you can't upload that. You usually can't upload because the service out there sucks. So it's not ideal. And when the range is hot, man, it is like blowing. I mean, you have hundreds of people all lined up, just dumping machine guns, belt feds, the best kind of feds, belt feds. You got like it's just bananas, and you want to be safe on the firing line. So it's hard to focus on like getting content while you're there, and there's also like so much to film while you're there too. So it's a lot going on, but I'll be getting a bunch of stuff. If there's like someone specific you want me to like collab with or do a video with or something like that, let me know. And we'll be going out there. We'll be passing out some of the knives that you guys are going to be seeing some of the homies get too, and just like other content creators and stuff like that. Yo, did y'all see that today the Sean Ryan show was the #1 podcast in the world today? Like, that's insane. And he seems to be a really good dude. I actually reached out to him. I think I got one of his like people, right? Which at that time was probably his wife or maybe someone that was working on his social media. But anyway, I asked for them to come on the show, and they had said like, "Hey, we just don't have the scheduling time." And like, he totally would. He would be down for it. He wants to help other companies. Oh, Drew, are you not familiar? Sean Ryan, the Sean Ryan show. He was a SEAL team dude, CIA contractor, turned into super based, relatively based. You know, patriotic American. He seems to be a good dude. So I actually reached out to him to come on the show, and they were like, "Yeah, when things die down." And now, he actually went on Joe Rogan, and his ish blew the f up after that. And don't forget CIA. Oh, bro, I know, especially with what I've been watching today, doggy. What? Man, duh. We'll talk more of that. I wanted to get on and just talk conspiracy theory stuff with it. Not even just conspiracy theories. I hate that terminology, but sometimes it's the only things that people understand. Um, yeah, correct. He does not have hair, but yeah, he's a good dude. I think he deserves it. I think he does a lot of good stuff, putting out good info and also just showcasing government corruption. And I think this is how a lot of the normies start kind of waking up. You know what I mean? And I think that's super important because sometimes we can get so deep in our own little community that like we kind of forget like we need to, serve something that, that normies can digest to cross over to understand more. Because look, a lot of the stuff like dude, when there's a show with Joe Rogan and Tucker Carlson, and Tucker was saying like he remembers hearing in like 2007 someone say something like that, like a very long time ago, someone say something about building 7 and kind of make some remarks that that 7-Eleven was a part-time job. And he said like as an American I felt just like so offended and so mad because I felt like that they were disrespecting all the people that we lost that day and all that. And he was like, that's how I felt as a normie that was completely blind to all the other stuff going on until I found out like, that definitely there was like fuckery afoot for sure. And it kind of made me think like, man, like that's probably what most people feel like if they come in my show and I'm like, yeah, I think it's important people understand chemistry so they can like blow people the cup if everything goes to shit. It's like, yeah, they're probably not going to be able to digest that and understand like what we're talking about. I took a newbie to the range today. Nice, man, good for you. Not a normie, but a newbie for sure. Yeah, I feel you, bro. BV, what's up, bro? I would love to have Sean Ryan on, but at the time, like he was so much smaller, and he was like, "Dude, my time is like so," or well, his representative, whoever, was like, um, "My time is so limited right now, but I'll do I'll do my best to get back to you." And I think they had said like, "We'll get back to you like in the fourth quarter or something like that," and then this dude like he's totally blown up. But if you hadn't watched the show of him going on Joe Rogan, it was a decent show. It was good. And I think honestly that is a great way for normies to kind of start to you know see the curtain pulled back a little bit too. So I think that's important. But anyway, let's go ahead and wrap up, bro. So look, I appreciate all you guys coming in and just honestly coming in, watching, listening, chatting. Like it encourages me a lot, and I'm gonna have a lot of really cool content published from the machine gun shoot this weekend. And just know that I appreciate you guys, man, more than you can ever even begin to fathom. Just appreciate the support. Appreciate y'all always being here. And soon enough, within the next day or two or so, we'll have Definition Knives live. If I am not able to get it set up on that store by this weekend, I'm probably just going to let them go live on DLD hardware, but we'll see. I'll let you guys know either way. And if you see a video drop that says, yo, they're live or whatever, then keep a lookout. Also, you got to keep a lookout if you have Instagram, at Definition Knives on Instagram, because that's where we're going to be posting some stuff too. And we'll put a notification there that like the store is up and live, or if we're starting on DLD hardware, that they're up and live there too. So we'll figure it out. Saw a video where Sean Ryan trashed the 43X. He got slide bite, said the sight sucked, and was shooting low and to the left. That's funny because he said he oh, you know what? He used to carry a 43X, but he switched to a 365. That's funny. Yeah, just be a man. That's what I say, Oh, I'm shooting low and to the left. That's a shooter thing. That's not a gun thing. And then of course slide bite, that's a shooter thing. Like all of that is user error. Sorry. He gives out a macro to every guest. No, not every guest. He's given them to a bunch of guests, but they also are given to him to give out too. So a couple dudes that like he knows are shooters, he's giving them out to. Operator issues, exactly. Gutter cheese, great to see you, bro. Great to see you. He gives gummy bears to every guest for sure. Early on, though, he would literally just give two packs of gummy bears to every guest. Honestly, those things are probably like $30, the gummy bears. Anyway, let's go ahead and wrap up. Again, I appreciate all you guys so much. Remember, guys, we are literally in a culture war, and man, at times it seems that they are winning. This is a fight between good and evil, and ish gets crazy. So I'll remind you guys, like I do every other time, get right with your family, get right with God. You never know, that last moment you say, I'll be right back, could be the last thing you ever say to your family. So make all the peace that you need to make with all the people you need to make it with. And I encourage you to have a close relationship with Jesus. In closing, some of the ways that we do that, we be a leader in our family, a leader in our community, a leader in our church, or whatever that means to you, but holding ourselves to a higher standard, to higher accountability. And some of the rules that I like to share with you guys in doing that are, hold on, before I hit the rules, I left this out for a reason. I want you guys to come up with a theme of what I should do for this Rock Slide USA, courtesy of Shooting Gallery. He literally, I think we traded something for it, but he like gave it to me, right? Basically, we traded something for it, and he was like, "Do something crazy," and I was like, "What I want to do is I want to do like a Filipino hut gun build, where I take a P80 frame and just like demolish it, and just like totally turn the trigger guard into like a stock OEM trigger guard, remove the pick rail, and just leave one slit like for the Glock rail." Totally remove like all the signature, like the definition on the grip, like the little lip for like for magwells and stuff, all the, just totally like make it look like it was made by someone's feet in a hut in the Philippines, and then put the rock slide on that thing, because it would look more appropriate like that. Anyway, hey Stifler, good to see you. Yeah, actually I'll add this too before we wrap up with the rules. Stifler Manufacturing reached out to me and said that they may be willing to add something to the 5,000 subscriber giveaway, which we're not too far away from. Hey, come on, why you gotta do the thumbs down? Because we're at like 4,790 some odd subscribers now, so we're like 200 and some change away from 5,000. So share this with your boys. Share shorts or videos or streams, your favorite guests or whatever. That's awesome that Stifler is willing to do that. So check them out. Go check out their stuff. They have really dope stuff, and I think it's really cool of them to just to jump in and offer to do that. That's huge. So thank you. And Dark with the Serialist T Rep, absolutely, bro. Always, man. I'm a big believer in unserialized units. That's That's important. Don't let the serialized Glocks fool you. Anyway, look, rule number 1 is to be kind. It's so important that we're kind in everything that we do. That brief interaction that you have with somebody else could have a massive impact on your life. So be kind. Rule number 2 is to live a life of care, compassion, contribution, give to others. When you bless others, you become blessed, because the hand that's open to give is open to receive. And rule number 3, because we know the only way for us to defeat evil is with good men skilled in violence. Make sure that you're becoming as highly skilled in violence as you possibly can be, and be safe, be dangerous, and keep that thing on you. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of here. I appreciate and love y'all so much. Thank you. And I'll be reporting back to you guys from IV8888 very soon. See y'all soon. Love y'all. Peace. Christ is King.